How gay men learn to hide. Even after coming out, some messages are loud and explicit. Others are quiet and subtle enough to slip in under our radar. One message that is particularly pervasive that many gay men get is, it's okay to be gay, just don't flaunt it. For many of us, this message shows up after we come out. It might not be something we're explicitly told, but we see it in the split-second facial expressions when our voice lifts, the reactions when we gesture too freely, or the subtle shift in energy when we speak with too much enthusiasm or flair. So many gay men are taught to read these micro-reactions like survival skills, quiet corrections that signal we've crossed an invisible line. It's a kind of conditional acceptance. You can be who you are, just as long as you don't make me uncomfortable. I didn't realize how much I had internalized this message until I began noticing how often I code switched, depending on who I was around. I live in Los Angeles, but whenever I would visit my family in Arizona, I noticed my voice would drop and my mannerisms would shift. Especially around straight men or in unfamiliar environments, I'd instinctively adjust myself, without even realizing it. It was like my nervous system had learned that being too openly gay wasn't safe, even if no one had explicitly said something. I remember once getting a manicure, and near the end I casually asked the nail technician about polish colors. We'd been chatting warmly, getting to know one another, and she had even mentioned that her son and I shared the same name. After I asked about nail polish, she laughed and said, "Oh, you don't want nail polish? People will think you're gay." I just smiled and didn't say anything, not because I agreed, but because it felt easier in the moment, and I didn't want to disappoint her heteronormative assumption. I was also put in a position where I had to decide whether or not I wanted to come out to a stranger at a nail salon. That can take a lot of energy, and honestly, sometimes I just don't have the bandwidth. Healing from this message takes conscious awareness and practice. It means noticing when we're editing ourselves and asking why. It means remembering that discomfort isn't danger and that our visibility isn't a threat, but a gift. For me, healing started with small actions. Letting my niece paint my nails despite some family members' disapproval, not caring if my voice rose a little when I got excited, and letting myself take up space in conversations, relationships, and rooms. Each choice was a way of helping myself unlearn the message. Don't flaunt it.